Alright, so here we go with this joint. State of the culture. This is the second episode, right? So first off, I'ma comment on the intro. That shit is fucking hilarious. Uh I don't wanna see Joe Budden's face that close ever in life. Uh and that nigga sound like goddamn Horatio or CSI. This nigga like that shit sound crazy. So yeah, they better get that nigga on that Joe Budden's podcast. I better hear about that shit. Rory and Mal better get on that shit. They acting like they can't understand this dude. Actually got some truth in his message. They talking about Jinx show. Cause I seen this episode. They talking about Jinx. Jinx was right. I don't even understand how they don't understand. Shaking my head. Remy felt stupid when she said Jinx never done anything or been through nothing. She said you look like, and he checked her. Yeah, word. I remember that shit. Jinx is too deep for the show. He's over their heads with his points. Yeah, true. I mean, I ain't gonna say he over the head, but he definitely on the other end of the spectrum as far as his opinions go with Remy. You know what I'm saying? I think Joe agenda is to get the chemistry right up here. You know what I'm saying? And I will say I don't know if the chemistry is right on this show yet. Like the timing, the subject change. You know what I'm saying? The chemistry between the personalities up there. But I feel like all grounds are covered with the personalities. But I don't really know. They're not meshing yet. But I mean, it's episode 2. And I can see where they're going with it. And I like it. You know what I'm saying? But it's my opinion. But how y'all miss Jinx's point? He is saying the issue is multifaceted. And you have to work on every part, not just one. Remy was annoying as hell. Yo, I seen this. I'm gonna admit it. I already lurked through these joints, and they basically is championing Jinx. The first episode was more for Remy. They just love the street part of her. You know what I'm saying? Her strong views. This time, when it clashed against some opposing like Jinx, you know what I'm saying? I kind of seen. I had a little foresight. Like I seen what Jinx was gonna bring to the table from the first one. So I like that dynamic right there that they on opposite ends. So I don't know if y'all seen the episode yet, but they were talking about Black Lives Matter, and Jinx was saying that we need to try to convince. Well, not saying it exactly in these words. Excuse me, not clarifying better, but he was saying basically that we need to work on ourselves so that we can change. I think what's the word he used that they ain't like, so that we can convince them of that Black Lives Matter. That shit ain't really strike a good chord with them, especially Remy. Remy was saying that we need to focus on ourselves and who the fuck care what they think. But me, I'm in the middle. I see where both of them are coming from. I believe that what Remy's saying, the approach we need to take is focus on ourselves, and as we focusing on these things, we'll see improvements economically, power wise, and then I feel like that they will have to see us different because it'll be repercussions. You know what I'm saying? So, but Jinx is saying that that's the end goal, is that we need to convince them. I don't know if it's that we need to make a effort to convince. I don't know if that's something we need to focus on right now, but yeah, it's definitely something that needs to be altered, is the perception of black people, because I don't know, our buying power is there, the power is there, but organization wise and like the powers to be is not us. Um and we're affected by shit that is not our demographic. So at some point you want the perception to be more accurate of what we are. Um, but I don't know if that needs to be, something cognitive that we do right now. But I mean, I like the conversation. I honestly wish they could have dwelled in that shit, or just carried it on a little as much as it could have been, and use that for like promotional content, or like I don't know, something else. But I like that conversation anyway. That was a good ass convo. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Jinx and Remy made amazing points. They did. Please stop Joe with the intro. With the intro, I told y'all, man, that fucking hard ass face. This nigga face look like a pack of Newport 100s. I'm just fucking around, man. I fucks with Joe, man. Yeah, if you know me, yo, I follow that show, but nigga, that intro, that shit look like CSI, man. God, that yeah, Horatio, Horatio Buttons. That shit crazy. Uh, but whatever, I ain't mad at it. Um, Remy heard Jinx's voice, not his words. So is Scotty taken or not? Oh, yo, the thing with Scotty, man, on both episodes, I have not really seen her presence yet, man. I ain't gonna front. Like, I seen like she has something to say, like certain shit is striking a chord with her wrong, and you could see her leg tapping away like a mile a minute. Like shit. I mean, and she's visibly frustrated, but I don't know why she didn't chime in yet. Hopefully, she chimes in at some point with what with how she feel. But I like the dynamic, with the younger and the older seasoned um personalities in the culture. I was not familiar with the younger ones. I followed her. I didn't even know Jinx was on there until the first episode. Whoa, Joe got overshadowed by someone with real talent and intelligence in his own show. Yo, I seen one comment that shit said Jinx going nah Remy or Jinx, I don't know which one. It was saying basically they gonna steal state of the culture from Joe like Joe stole everyday struggle. I'm like, damn. I watch even if it was just Joe and Remy. Love them. Joe Budden, the king of hip hop media. Or I love how Remy and Joe did their job of making everyone focus on what Khan had to say. Focus on what Khan had to say. Now everyone is turning in on, I don't know what the fuck they talking about. I need autocorrect or some shit. I'm skipping it. They all have valid points. As a collective, black people need to value each other first. Word. That's what I was saying. Remy and Joe are needed here. 100. Remy is looking much sad. Remy was onto something there with the whole social media being gone for a day or so to see what happens. Would be a very interesting social experience. Yeah. Every motherfuckers that had this shit since they was born, man. You would have cut this shit off for like a week, man, just to see what personalities you left with. Yo, that should be funny. That should be crazy, man. That should be wild. Like, I don't know how some of these niggas would cope. Wow, let Jinx talk. Chemistry between everyone is dope as fuck. Jinx and Remy got me though. Yeah, man. The growth, the chemistry, man, and the growth from episode 1 to episode 2 is like it should evolving rapidly. Like, man, it's already got, like, you could tell from the comments. How many is it up here now? Yeah, let's scroll down. Like, oh, here we go. It got 9,800 fucking views, 17,000 likes. How you get 9,800 views, but you got more likes? 942 dislikes. Oh, 650K views. Oh, that's just the comments down there. 9,000 comments. Damn, 650 down there. Shit, well over a half a million views. Episode 2, man. The platform is crazy. Let's see. Let's see what the fuck some of y'all. And see, that's another thing I'm seeing about these comments is that these is people that are students of hip hop, man. These people, like, it ain't no like trolling comments, too many trolling comments in here. These is like, this tell you something about the people who's about their audience. Yo, this comment section is it's thorough as hell. It's a active conversation. I think Joe got a crush on Remy. I'm glad James didn't back down on. Yeah, I like that shit, man. Whoever white Remy Mars, like, goddamn, nigga, she already. These niggas is goddamn. Remy gonna get her son to put hands on James. Oh, I already got past here. Scotty's so damn sexy. She look high. Black Lives Matter. Remy has a big point. You don't need external validation for your race. Yeah, you are your own validation. Unity. There's so much power when you get together. More black people die from other black people guns than from what the fuck are they than other races. Yeah, so they basically saying that we the ones that influence us the most. I agree. Like, and to more Remy point, like, I mean, I get what Jinx saying, the perception of us, because it's like we not the ones operating the machine that we in, but we can be. Like, if you get us for the most part on the same accord, like I feel like it probably will be less of a need for acceptance, or just a. But I don't know, me myself, man. I just want to be seen as what I am, if I can help it. So let's see. Knowledge itself happens. I like Remy. My approach very smart. Remy was right. My coworker didn't know Ice Cube used to rap. He thought he was just an actor. Remy, you Glam Squad did that. Scotty is beautiful. Remy is too hood for this tight show. She is hot, but eye candy isn't necessary for a show like this. It's about intellect, questioning Jinx about his background to determine the validation. Well, questioning Jinx about his background to determine the validity of his statement goes against what a team panel show is. Disagreeing is part of discussion, but Jinx isn't a guest who none of the panel know, saying weird stuff. He's part of the official panel, and he's probably the most intelligent person up there. Remy should go back to her hood in New York looking like she wanted to fight Jinx. I think that I like the fact that the friction was so abrupt, man. Like it was so clear because that's really in real life how it is. Like I think that people need to be more familiar with opposing ideas. Not saying you need to embrace the idea, but you need to at least be aware of if you feel this way, what would be the polar opposite, and then just be aware with how to engage and disengage with that because you gotta look at it like a scale. Like they may be way on the other end of the scale, but they're not gonna be consistently all the way on the other end of the scale for the most part. Like there's gonna be some things that are enough on your end of the spectrum where you can kind of grasp what they're saying, and it's going to develop your perspective more. It's going to cause you to research more. It's going to cause you to think differently. Um, and I think what it's showing, like she was very like visibly frustrated, and like honestly, in the streets of some shit like that, that shit do carry over into some violence. Honestly, like I seen niggas get done for less. So I think that being able to see that is necessary. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I feel like as the chemistry gets better, it be they'll be able to engage a little bit better, hopefully. But I think it's necessary, man. Uh, yeah, Remy Street, but that's the culture, man. I think it was on one of them shows, hip hop. They were saying hip hop has always been a come as you are type of thing. So yeah, Remy Street, yeah, Jinx is of the culture. You know what I'm saying? He's not a street type dude, but who the fuck cares if you still navigating the same shit? You still gotta navigate the same what's the word I'm looking for? The same opposition, the same, you know what I'm saying, struggles, the same issues, you from the same demographic, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. This show is why I suck. Change rings are really balanced. Yeah, man. So the comment section, man, yo, this shit really has something to offer in my opinion. Y'all check it out. Let me know what y'all think. State of the culture. I'm gonna be doing this a lot more. Uh, yeah, that's all I got right now, yo. Eat the pies, yo. This Rachi, man. I'ma holler at y'all later.